Driving supercars to the riverbank, Superman Kong, Green Bee Robot and Venom enjoy catching a lot of fish. Suddenly Kong's fishing rod seemed to catch a very large fish. Ken was thrown away, and while looking for fish in bewilderment, it turned out that the magical spinning wheel fell down and hit the Superman Kong's feet. Dare to laugh at the suffering of others, Kong vented his anger on the Bee and Venom robots. Kong kicks the magic wheel that accidentally activates the game. The wheel rotates and stops. Enter the Chainsaw Godzilla box. From the grave, Godzilla's body rose, roared wildly and rushed towards the person who had spun around. Superman Kong calls the charged hammer and throws it at the undead. Extremely precise. After the explosion, fragments of corpses fell. Superhero Kong's friends are certainly not easy to bully. Finding it interesting, Venom wanted to film it. Venom excitedly rotated vigorously. The three of them were absent-minded and didn't understand when they saw dark clouds coming from somewhere. Lightning shot down and hit the three kids straight. Venom regained consciousness and immediately received a knock on the head from the Bee robot. You spin carrots and see how lucky I am. Wow, it's definitely back to the fried chicken thigh box. But this chicken is so strange. It fell down like a giant meteorite, causing all three to fall flat. The Venom shot a beam that destroyed the giant fried chicken leg. Accidentally turned it one more time and hit the red glove image. A spaceport opened in the sky and countless fists descended. All three panicked and created energy shields, ready to block the incoming blows. But it's no different than blocking hail with paper. Kong thought he had to get rid of this dangerous spin, so he shot a laser from his eye at the spin. Luckily for them, this spin earns them 3 cans of energy. Superman Kong flexed his muscles and punched the pen out of the spinning wheel. The spin falls on a giant fish. A ferocious giant blue fish appears and screams horribly. The Bee robot puts energy into the gun and fires a powerful energy ball. Hit in the middle of the mouth, the fish exploded without a trace. The space hole opened up and a rocky mountain appeared. Venom transformed into a 1,000-eyed pig and opened its mouth to eat all the other mountains that flew down. This time Kong used all his strength to kick the ring into the water.
The story continues with pregnant Godzilla lost in the forest. Unfortunately for the pregnant Godzilla, after a loud scream, T-Rex Super shot a gun from his mouth. In the opposite direction, Carnotaurus Super also shot to block the head. Godzilla, with her pregnant belly, jumped high and avoided collision with 2 deadly energy beams. Mother Godzilla rushed forward and kicked the T-Rex into the sky. Faced up and dodged Carnotaurus's attack and then rushed forward. Carnotaurus fired a new style of attack but with flexibility. Mother Godzilla slipped past and rushed up to close combat with an iron headbutt and then knocked the super dinosaur away like a trash bag. To let their prey escape their grip, they switched to firing with combined force. But he was in labor, so he was helpless to take the full force of the attack and throw him off the cliff behind him. Now for the safety of her child, Mother Godzilla chose to escape as the best option. Losing track, the 2 dinosaurs were angry. It was raining, and in the cave, Mother Godzilla gave birth to a beautiful baby Kong and breathed her last. When the hermit accidentally discovered it, Godzilla's super mother's body was already cold. Kong the hermit could only sigh, feeling sorry for him, and decided to bring Kong's super home to raise and educate him. Years passed. The hermit Kong still hid his identity and wholeheartedly took care of the Superman Kong. In the morning, hearing a knock on the door, the hermit Kong quickly put on makeup to hide his face before daring to open the door. It turns out that Kong's super has grown up and is calling him out to learn martial arts together. He taught Kong martial arts and sword techniques. Kong's super is carefree and innocent, doesn't focus on studying and always wants to have fun with friends. Perhaps swordsmanship is not suitable or changed to teaching spearmanship, but that also fails. Kong the hermit could only sigh. Perhaps Kong's super was still too small. Okay, take a break and go play with your friends. He was busy thinking and waiting for the right moment to tell Kong's super the true origin story. When suddenly he discovered that the children playing with Kong's super were the children of the old enemy who harmed Kong's mother. Perhaps the brutality of those 2 cold-blooded men remains unchanged. After preventing the joy of children, T-Rex cruelly beat others even though they were just children. There's no time to cry anymore, let's go practice. When Kong really seriously practiced, It was also when Kong the Hermit discovered that the evil disease was about to win his life. Hearing a strange noise, Kong Super ran in and for the first time saw his adoptive father's real but ulcerated face. Kong regained his composure and listened to his adoptive father tell him the truth. After giving Kong Super the treasured axe, his last instructions before closing his eyes made Kong Super dumbfounded. Everything is so ironic. One rainy day, Kong placed a bouquet of flowers at the graves of his father and mother, then put on a scarf and determined to take revenge. The great battle broke out, and according to you, did Kong achieve what he wanted? Like and comment your opinion.